My name is Suzi Nelson, and I'm here with Ron Hagee. And we are here 18 years later. This is our friendship. And we are here for a couple reasons. 18 years ago, Columbine happened. And it was a shock to the nation, I think. And I was, the next year, I'm an event planner, so I was in California, and I walk in and I hear everybody laughing, and I look to see the speaker, and here he is, amazing in his wheelchair, but I'm like, how can he be laughing and smiling? And I thought this guy could bring some hope into Colorado. So I gathered some people, and we came together, and Ron first started coming into Denver. What year was that? 2001? 2001, because Columbine happened in 2000. And that was it. And I actually held your daughter, was a baby then. Ronnie was tiny. And
She's 18.
18 now, so that's where the 18 comes in. So anyway, the bottom line is we wanted to come together, and we have now a new program. We're going to be going in and hopefully creating some successful students. Those people who are sitting in there and they have their needs of what they're doing with the school, and we're going to come in, we're going to be able to talk to them and give them some hope with Kathy Owen, who was the original, helping you in there. Bottom line is, that threw me off a little. We can always edit, I'm sure.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
But anyway, so Ron's going to start us off, and he's going to, for 15 minutes, be polycammed in, and we're going to hand out some books with successful tips and principles, and the kids are going to be able to get through that book, and they'll be the best them that they can be. And we have a team of people that are going to be behind them, and if they choose to go on to a profession, they will go on to their profession, and we will help them with a LinkedIn profile. And the same with anybody who would like to have not just the profession, but be able to go on for their studies and have them be the best them that they can be at that point as well. So we've got a team of people involved in this. I'm so excited to reunite again with you, Ron. So I just want to say hello and thank you. And if what type of things do you have in mind now that what we've been doing? And just this weekend, he came in and we were able to go up to talk to some of the kids in the detention area. We had a lot of them just so grateful for your message. So what do you think about this? You excited to reconnect again?
Yeah, this is awesome. I know that, as much travel as I have done, Denver is like the most meaningful place for me to come. I think that in the last 18 years, I've spoken to maybe 90,000 kids who are now adults, and I see them all over the place. I saw a gal in Hawaii who had seen me in a restaurant and said, "Hey, you spoke at my school in Denver," and it gave me hope. And obviously, my body is paralyzed from my neck down. I cannot move. I broke my neck surfing when I was 18 years old, and I had to learn to call upon a different strength than myself. That's when I called upon the Lord, and I realized that attitude is so important, your mindset. And when I was invited to come here, and Suzi was instrumental in making that happen, I had no idea it would open up to 90,000 kids in hundreds of schools.
When you told me that number, honestly, that just totally surprised me.
Well, thanks to good people that came along beside us.
Oh yeah.
That happened, but the message of hope is important, and no matter what the circumstance or the situation or the past, it gets dark sometimes, and it's not so light when you get into that depression and go deeper and deeper and feel alone and isolated. I know, because I have to have somebody brush my hair and brush my teeth and dress me and bathe me, and so I've learned in my life to overcome and recognize that we're a teamwork, and where a team happens, dreams happen. And I'm just grateful to be back and see you and hang out.
Me too. One of the things I wanted to ask you is that what was one of your biggest obstacles? I mean, because here you are, getting ready to go play football star, you wake up on your 18th birthday as a quadriplegic. I mean, what was the catalyst to just say when, because I know you had to go through that transition period, so when did you just choose, like, okay, this is what my circumstances are and this is what I'm going to do with it?
Well, not to make the long story longer, but I did experience a life-changing attitude adjustment when I was in the hospital, feeling sorry for myself, contemplating suicide, thinking, what am I going to do now? I can't drive my car. My girlfriend ditched me. My parents got to take care of me like a baby. My whole life that I lived for and worked for is gone. And at 18, it's hard to start over fresh like a baby. And I remember being in my hospital bed and I'm moaning and groaning and crying and depressed and wanting to die. And that night, I heard a voice say my name. And I sniffed up my tears. It was Jimmy, my roommate, who wasn't supposed to speak, said my name. And it was dark and no one else was in the room. It kind of scared me. See, Jimmy was riding his bicycle when he was 8. Got hit by a car and had brain damage. So he was in a coma for 2 weeks, and he heard me giving up and yelling at God, I don't want to die, there's no life like this. And he said, Ron, I love you. And it turned the lights on in my head. And my parents, the preachers, nobody else could change my attitude, but this kid who had nothing to gain by telling me he loved me spoke, Ron, I love you. I realized that I still am a man and I have purpose and value, and that if I just change my focus and not think about what I cannot do, but focus on what I can do, that might be the first step. And yes, it was. I ended up going on writing with my mouth. I got a master's degree in social work from San Diego State.
And they're going to hear all that.
Yeah, you
Right.
guys stay tuned
all
for
hear all
that.
that.
Yeah.
So I guess what I took away from that is this. I would like to have you hear me very clearly that we have an amazing team that was handpicked that we're going to be taking into schools, and we're going to have successful students on Facebook. We want you to join that group, and we want it to be nothing but positive. But what I heard him say is, he said, I love you. He heard somebody say, I love you. We love you. We love you. Our team that you're going to be meeting on one by one. But we do love you. We do care about you. We want you to get your passion figured out so that we know what you can do is going to be nothing that anyone else can do, just you. So put a smile on your face and know that whatever you're going through right now, if Ron got through what he did, then you will get through. And we're here for you as a team.
That's awesome. And we'll be behind you all the way. Stay connected. And let's encourage one another, because
that's right.
Life is short.
That's what I've heard too, is the biggest thing is somebody believing in you. And you have that somebody. Even if you think you don't, you still do. And we'll help you find that person, but we're here as well. So we look forward to meeting you. We thank you. Ron, I want to just say, I'm so excited to be with you again. And it's going to be epic. So here we go to epic happiness. So stay positive and say something nice to somebody else today. Thanks for joining us.